2025 is definitely a year to get in or get out, if not both, of Jordan sneakers, Jordan retros, collecting Jordans, whatever you want to say, however you want to say it. Before we get more into this video, I want to give a few shout outs. Shout out Farak, shout out Accent Boy, shout out OG Kicks, shout out CB 1 through 5, shout out Big Drewski, shout out my brother, my one and only brother, Rafael Colon, and make sure I'm not missing anybody, man. Light Food 94.95, and I think that's it, man. Shout out to everybody else. If I forgot you, I apologize. Shout out to you watching. If you're new here, hit the like button in advance. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and share this video. Okay. Yeah, like I said, man, this is the best year if you're new getting into collecting Jordans to get in and get out. If you've been collecting Jordans, this is a good year to finish off and then get out. And I'm not saying to stop collecting Jordans, period, or stop collecting sneakers in general. I'm just saying, you know, been a lot of releases this year that have been back to back to back. After this year, I think next year is definitely a good year to slow down and maybe cop a pair of shoes literally once a month, if not once every 2 months. Because in my opinion, Jordan Brand has released a lot, and I say a lot of great OG retro colorways this year, and definitely towards the end of last year as well. But this year they've dropped a lot of stuff. So if you were new into collecting Jordans, man, you know what I'm saying, all these retros that came out this year, I feel like are good enough for your Jordan collection. Like if you didn't have any other pairs than just what came out this year, you good. In my opinion, you comment down below if you agree. And if you're somebody who already was collecting Jordans this year, you're going to be picking up a lot of stuff you already have with a different shape, you know what I'm saying, better materials, you know what I'm saying? So after this year, this will be a good year for you to say, all right, I'm done, which is how I've been feeling, what I've been going through. I've done a good amount of review and comparisons on this channel. Passed on French Blue 12s, more than likely will be passed on Shatter backboards as well. Wait until both of those shoes go on sale, because they made a ton of pairs, and there are some serious quality control issues I've already seen on French Blue 12s. Shatter backboards, no, I haven't seen any quality issues, but they've been sitting in the UK. YouTube content creators here in the USA have been reviewing that shoe early, and a few, like Mike Rich, for example, has said that he got his pair from the UK or whatever, and that they was sitting. So I don't believe that shoe is going to do very well here. I do believe certain people will go out and buy it, double up, maybe even triple up, yes. But I don't think the shoe is going to sell out, and I do believe the shoe is eventually going to go on sale, just like other previous Jordan 1s, because people are just not into Jordan 1s. A lot of people think Jordan 1s are uncomfortable, and there's really no hype. The shoe is not going for resale value. So again, no resale value, no hype. What does that tell you? And that's just what it is, man. Even as we've seen with the Awake Jordan 5, a lot of people are just out here trying to make money. A lot of people don't really care to collect and actually wear and put a fit together with sneakers nowadays. People just don't. People care what they can make money off of. And if they do decide to really put it on their feet, it has to be limited, or it has to be going for something, And that's just where we're at with it. It's gotten really corny. It's got really watered down. There's no sneaker community. I hit up a dude that I chopped it up with in the line when I was waiting for these Steel 10s back here. And, I know he ran a sneaker resale store, and I was just checking, did y'all sell out of those pairs? Because I sold the other size 12 that I had, the other pair, same day. And he just like, what size and stuff. And I was just like, just checking on him, asking how everything was, if all is well. And it just seemed like it was just money with him. So I didn't even respond back. I deleted his number, and that's just what it is. Like, it's hard to even build a sneaker relationship, like friendship or community, with dudes nowadays. Excuse me. Because if there's any if there's anything about limited for a sneaker being involved, or any type of money to be made on a sneaker, that's all dudes really care about, man. That's all dudes really care about. So, yeah, man, if you're new to collecting Jordans, you collect your first pair of retros maybe this year, or your favorite OG colorway this year, I know it gave you a really good feeling. Some dudes are reliving their childhood and remember sneakers back when they were in middle school, elementary school, and picking those pairs up. And I know that's a good feeling as well. And we still have the rest of the year, man. We still got some stuff, some decent stuff coming out, man. Like, I'm looking forward to the Chicago 1 lows. I'm looking forward to the Gamma 11s. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are pairs that, I didn't have. Like, I didn't have the Gamma 11s in my proper size. Chicago 1 lows I sold, you know what I'm saying? So These are pairs that I'm definitely looking forward to picking up. Uh, Again, like I said in my previous video, man, the undefeated four is bad quality, man. Y'all saw my rare four is bad quality. So, they're going up on the price. They keep going up on these Jordans, but the quality isn't great. That's another reason why I feel like this is a good year to get out. You know, it's just we're not getting what we pay for. We're not getting what we deserved. And that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to just be throwing money down the drain. I don't care if you have money like that. And being a sneaker collector or a sneakerhead, however you want to say it, it's an expensive habit. If you know, you know, man. Like I've been in line with people getting retro saying that a bill was literally not being paid. Like you say, yeah, I ain't paying this bill to get these. I had to get these though. Like some dudes are open about their business and will literally tell you. So, like I said, man, we gotta let these retros go on sale. A lot of these retros with the quality that they're giving us, they really only are worth a little over $100 to me. Like a Jordan 1 Shatter backboard, I don't care, that shoe's only worth like 150 in my opinion. Because we already know it's not the same quality as a previous release. And we know Jordan 1s are just not sought after. Why pay for $200 for after taxes and everything for a Jordan 1 when nobody wants that shoe and it's going to eventually go on sale? Why do it? What's the point? You know, just to throw money away just because you have it is just dumb, because that's literally what it is. If I know in the back of my head this shoe's definitely gonna go on sale like a month, if I just be patient. But I just want to get the review out. Want to get the review out. I just gotta wear them. I want to wear them, even if they sit. And just to say, man, people aren't really sneakerheads. They don't wear their shoes. I'm wearing them and they sitting on shelves. I'm really real. Just to do that, like, no, nah. 9 times out of 10, that shoe that just released, you have tons of other shoes in that same colorway and that same build up. Whether it's the same brand or a different brand. So that's just really where I'm at when it comes to Jordans. It's the same old when it comes to Jordans, man. They're not comfortable. Like I could wear a Jordan all day, no matter what the number is. I can wear them all day, but my feet are not gonna feel the great. Like I'm gonna be wiggling my toes for sure all day. Just mainly my right, because my right feels bigger than my left. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be uncomfortable at the end of the day. And there are other brands that are stylish that are a lot more comfortable. Like the obvious from Walmart's, those joints are super comfortable and they're comparable to Asics. Asics are obviously comfortable. New Balance, even though they're not hyped, Adidas Ultra Boosts are extremely comfortable. And depending on what you wear with them, you could style them. A lot of the fashion today is from my era anyway, baggy. That's how I was when I was young. I'll be 35 in October this year. When I was young and in middle school and I was in my 20s, we dressed baggy. Everything was baggy. Nothing was tight. All that tight stuff had this little small little run in the late 2000s, mid to late 2000s. But overall, men always dress baggy from the 90s, early 2000s, early 2000s. Baggy was the thing, and now it's back, and I love it. But yeah, you could definitely style some Ultra Boost with some baggy, depending on if you know what you're doing. I definitely think a lot of people feel the same way I do. A lot of people definitely feel like this is going to be their last run. This year's going to be their last run for collecting Jordans. Again, Jordans. Not talk about Nikes or Asics or sneakers in general, just Jordans. And I know me, man. Next year, I want to get into more suits. I want to start buying suits, man. If I feel like wake up and I just want to throw on a suit just cause, I'm gonna do that. Whether I wear it with dress shoes or sneakers, I'm just gonna. I want to. They call it dapper. I don't even like the way that sounds. But yeah, man, I want to get flying a suit, man. Just cause, man. I never really wore a suit besides church. A small time when my mom was married to her ex-husband at one point when I was younger, but I never really wore a suit too many times. And not saying that's gonna be an everyday thing, but I wouldn't mind trying it. There's just so many other things as far as clothing goes. I'm not gonna say fashion because I'm not a fan of fashion, because fashion is rainbow. I like to call it style. You can put your own style and twist on a lot of different things. But Jordans, man, I don't relive my childhood already. That's really why I got into sneakers. Just pairs I missed out on when I was young. Remembering this retro colorway. Remember this one I couldn't get in the middle school. Other kids was wearing, they could get it. I didn't relive that. I didn't had every shoe that I remember from then that I wanted. I have every shoe. So it's easy for me to be done. Like I said, not completely. There's still gonna be those ones. Like if they come out with the Toro 4 with some, and it's got to be better suede than what the last release. I'm gonna grab them and do a review and comparison next year, of course. But it's not gonna be like a rare air and all this stuff. And no, for what? I have way too many shoes, man, that I haven't even worn. I'm not wearing, and it's the same old, and they're not comfortable. And the main reason for me is like I just said, like a minute or 2 minutes ago. I done grabbed every shoe I remember from middle school and high school. Like I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to do this anymore. So y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Is this gonna be your last year collecting Jordans heavy, heavy, heavy? Because I know Jordan Brand's been dumping out the releases, man. Like 2, 3 OG colorways a month. That's crazy. It's wild. Like I said, once a month. That's how they used to release back when I was young in middle school, high school. Once a month, Jordans used to come out, even if it was a new colorway or OG retro colorway. It was only once a month. I would love for them to go back to that, but that's not going to happen because they just want to drain your pockets while the quality goes down. They want to bring the price up, and the quality is coming down. So yeah, man, y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. Is this your last run? Or are you still gonna be going heavy next year too? You don't care. You're gonna be doubling up, tripling up on whatever you want. I'm curious to hear how you feel, man. Teach his own, not pocket watching. Y'all do what y'all want with y'all money, man. But I'm gonna be moving on to other things, not mainly suits, but here and there if I want to put on a suit, just because that's something I want to do, or I want to put on some dress shoes or some Sperry's one day or some Ultra Boosts the next day. But Jordans are not just gonna be my first go-to anymore, man. Neither are Nikes. For real, for real. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and love.